In these 3 calls from November 2023, Nesto says he heard another inmate talking about an old man called Nasty Nesto. Sonya tells him about comments on YouTube and says she was contacted for an interview. They also talk about his attorney, and Sonya thinks someone she knows leaked her information. Take a listen.
How are you today?
Hey, I'm fine. How are you?
What you doing?
I'm driving real quick. Hold on. I was driving. What are you up to?
Well,
You sound happy. Yay.
I'm just trying to stay. I'm
Right.
just trying to stay focused.
Positive. Right. You're trying to stay positive.
So last night when the TV was off, if I was on the phone, so that's why I ain't hit you back. I just laid on down. So this morning I got
You didn't write either, sir.
Yeah, what?
You didn't write. You could have wrote.
Huh?
You didn't write me.
Oh, no, because everybody was using the tablet because the TV was off. No, the storm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the storm over there?
Yeah. A quick storm, and it knocked the power out. So we didn't have no
Oh.
power. Yeah, but the tablet was still charged up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then I got this one. I'm just listening. I think I got a shower listening. So the guy, it's a young guy here. He's Richard Pryor's nephew. Richard Pryor's brother.
What? In Cobb County?
Yeah. So I just listen, right? So he was on the phone. He was talking to some guys. So, man, my mama had me cracking up about this old man out there. They call him Nasty Nesto.
Thank you.
So I'm just listening, right?
You just listening. You ain't saying nothing, right?
I'm just listening. So I'm just listening because mama like 65. She said can't wait to get to listen to what's next. And
oh my God, it's like that damn soap opera.
Yeah, and then what killed for her, she said she asked him what he in there with him because he ain't called. And everybody know why I'm at because it says on the screen. Yeah.
But they know you as Ernest, right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. They don't know.
So you never said anything to him?
No. So then I was like, damn. So I'm just like,
That's fucked up. That's all stemming from them damn CP when they was in court talking about animals and all that, and they just ran with it like, oh my God, what did he do with animals? And I'm like, all of that.
No. They're talking about some sexy stuff. They talking about that.
No, when they started calling you Nasty Nesto, it stemmed from them talking about them CP charges.
Oh.
That's when that started. Yeah, they was saying that crap because they was trying to figure out animals and children and why he can't be near animals when the judge did all of that crazy shit. Right, and I'm sitting here like, it's an exaggeration, but of the truth by far, but that's what they you know how the bloggers get it, and they put their little twist on it and make it seem so extreme, and the people just be listening, and then they be like, because they was like, what's up with him and animals? Why can't he be around animals? What's going on, Nesto? All of that. And then they just ran with it. They got nicknames for me, you, the wife. They got all kind of like little slick, Oh my God, yes.
Okay.
It's crazy. It's crazy, and it's entertainment apparently because nothing else to do. But I can't believe his mama's sitting in the house waiting for the next episode.
She older lady. He wasn't them baby. He wasn't them guy. He was 25. She had him old. She was old when she had him. Her and the daddy.
His mama being messy. Like, I need to know what's going on.
And then I'm saying, looking at the news, after that, again, I see Jada Pinkett talking about some, I just heard a little bit, I ain't hear too much, Talking about somebody trying to shake it down for some money. Talking about they called Will in the room.
Trying to blackmail her?
Yeah. Called him in the room
Yeah,
with nothing.
he did it, and Cassie going at it. We was talking about
that.
them.
I was just
my niece called me and told me. I was like, what? I believe it.
30 million.
And I don't believe YouTube, but I believe that.
Well, yeah, but it's on E now, so this ain't no YouTube.
Oh, it's on E? Yeah, because you know what? His lawyer made a comment, and she was like, $3 million or 30 million. I don't know what she wants, but
30 million. 30.
I believe he had her. I believe he had her like that, you know, because Kim was kind of fearful, and then she ended up dead.
What is Cassie? Is she an actor or something?
Cassie was a singer. She did You and Me and some other thing, and then
So she ain't doing that no more?
no, she got married to her trainer.
To her what?
To her trainer. She got married to her trainer.
A trainer.
Yeah, she had a trainer.
Oh, and they got married.
They got married and had 2 babies.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, so why are they going at it now after all this time?
Man, I don't know why it took her so long to say something. Maybe she got tired of the threats, keep your mouth shut.
Wow.
It's crazy. Maybe that'll take everybody's focus off of, your situation.
No, that ain't strong enough.
What you think that's not strong enough? This is, man, listen. First of all, the missus wasn't an A-lister. And then, you and me ain't nobody. So, that should be able to kill that. That should be able to kill that all day.
That is so funny to me. You're funny as hell.
No, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Oh, okay.
That's what you want. Kill it. Let it die. Man, I be out there trying to, I hate saying my name because I don't know why to be like, could that be, listening to my voice could that be, the Sonya? So I don't even like saying my name. I just be like, yeah, my name is such and such. Start using all kinds of aliases.
As you should.
Right. I be using aliases I don't need nobody because I don't know who, all walks of life apparently, all age groups is listening. If Nana listening, I'm like, what the hell? Crazy. I don't understand. Apparently. It's interesting. It's interesting. And everybody starting pages and stuff. Jump on the bandwagon. This is hot. This is what it is. Let's see what they're talking about. Wow. This is crazy.
So how you making out?
I'm making. We got to come up with some more money. I think 30,000, 20,000. We got to come up with 20,000 in order to get, try to get all of this done. Trying to get everything done in the next couple of weeks so that we can start with construction for,
they're talking about Super Bowl, 80 days, and they're bringing over Cornball. What the singing name is? Ursha.
Man, quit playing with me, man. No, for real, don't play like that.
What, to come out here?
Yes.
To Vegas?
Halftime, yeah. For halftime. Ursha.
Yeah. I'll be glad when it's over. And I can be like, on to the next one.
Yeah.
Please go to the next situation.
Yeah. Okay. So you're moving forward.
All you can do, move forward.
You made it where you at?
Yeah, I went over my niece's house real quick.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, also,
it's almost 8:00. Let me ride with her real quick.
Yeah,
and then call me back at 10:00. And do not forget, please.
What say?
Do not forget, because I spoke with your friend today, the writer. I mean, the guy who does the movies for Netflix.
Okay. All right. Call
I spoke with him today. So call me.
Bye.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
You still in L.A.?
No, I'm in the house. I'm in the house. I'm in the house. I'm in the house.
You sound like you're tired.
I am tired. Oh my gosh, I need a nap. I'm gonna find my nieces. Remember I went to California. When was that? 22 January, March. I just want to find at least to that building. March 2022. Remember I went there, to go do that skit with my niece on her channel. Yeah. So I was on her page looking for it. I did like three or four. I think I did 4, 2 short and 2 long skits with her.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But she doesn't do skits anymore. She's doing music now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just looking at that for it and made myself some food real quick. And I do feel exhausted. I don't know. I'm just exhausted. But my daughter called me. My passport came in.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Mhm. Yeah, it was expired.
And what you were trying to tell me earlier?
I don't know, what was I trying to say? I have no memory. My memory is gone, man. I don't know what it is. If I'm just thinking about too much stuff or what. I don't know.
You probably got a lot going on in your head.
Because I was talking to Rook earlier. Your ex Sally, who does the movies on Netflix.
Yeah.
Right. And he was supposed to be helping me with some stuff. And what's so weird is he knows my niece. Because, she's from Detroit. And I was like, he said something, and I was like, he was telling me about all that YouTube crap. And I was like, my niece has a channel on YouTube, and I said her name, and he was like, I know who that is. He was like, I was trying to get her to do a movie. I was like, small world.
Okay.
Small world. Because I'm not even in Detroit. And he know you. You know what I'm saying? I stumbled across him, just on Instagram, and then, a lot of people together, apparently. That's funny.
That's good.
Yeah, that's funny. But, yeah. He said be strong.
Oh, okay.
Right. He said your situation is crazy.
Yeah.
Unimaginable.
Yeah.
Unimaginable.
Yeah. It'll work itself out.
Everything in life does.
Yeah. So just when you wake up later on, because I want you to take.
I'm just tired. I just feel I didn't eat anything all day, so maybe I just have a lack of energy. Maybe.
Yeah. That's probably what it is.
How am I doing? I haven't cussed in 2 days.
Yeah. What?
I haven't cussed in 2 days.
Oh, okay. So the powder mouth getting heavy on you.
Yeah. I cuss like a sailor. I say that all the time. I've been saying it for 10, 15 years when I be hearing myself, and I'm like, I need to stop cussing so much. And then I do. And I don't. But then I do. But I don't really talk to people, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh. Okay.
When I'm at the clubs, I know how to talk to people. I don't, cuss at strangers, but in conversation, very, not being conscious of what I'm talking about. I don't. Mm-hmm. But I told you they was playing those July videos from YouTube.
There's a lot of videos.
When everything came out, when the jail calls got on YouTube back in July. I was telling you about it back in July.
Yeah, back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they putting them out.
Wait a
They
minute,
pick and choose what they want to put out because it's about 600 phone calls.
Wait a minute.
And they only got like 30 out.
Wait a minute. What July? This past July?
This past July, right?
Hold up.
When did July start coming up?
Wait a minute. This past July, they
Mm-hmm.
got that out there right now.
Yeah. I guess it was like, we don't have time to weed through all of this. It's just a lot of phone calls.
Okay, this
Probably
past
just a
July,
job.
4 months ago. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, 4 months ago. Well, they were on the last year calls and harping over those like it was yesterday. Talking about, all the old stuff before, when you first got locked up on this crap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? It's a crazy world we live in. That's all it is. I miss the 80s. I miss the 90s. 90s was the ish. Oh, my God. The 90s.
Okay, so they got you know what? I made a lot of phone calls, so they skip all the way from that all the way to,
Well, they only got like 30 calls out, and it was about, think about it, you've been in there over 400 days. You have a I didn't talk to you till in August, so let's say September 1st to September, that's 365. Yeah, we got about 400 phone calls.
Okay.
Yeah, but they only gonna, the narrative they out there with the messiness, so they only gonna, throw out the ones that may seem juicy or keep, a negative narrative going because that's what sells. That's all. If you ever think about the news and how it's always negative, and if you call somebody and you tell somebody, such and such graduated from college, they're like less interested as opposed to saying, such and such caught a case.
Right.
It's like they're more interested in the bad than anything good happening. Like people just automatically are happy when somebody else or when something is going wrong for somebody. Which is crazy how that came about because we weren't like that in the 70s and not even in the 80s, But some Caucasians had an agenda and it worked. That's all that was. Because you still watch the news, right? Over there, you still watch the news. All the news are about black people, right? They don't have any white stories or white people committing crimes, do they? Or white shootings.
All they doing is white people restaurant with black people working in them.
Yeah. That's the only time they show Caucasians. They don't never show them in a negative light. You got to turn the ID channel in 2020 and all of that. That's all. That's flooded with them.
Yeah, you just see some problem like that, but yeah. Then I jumped from
I think they were in December. I don't think they did December. They went to January. When you caught the CC cases. Then they went all the way to May. I think they did one phone call in May, and then they went to September. No, July. Some people are still showing July, but then they had something for September. I don't even really sometimes.
Talking about last year or this year?
I want to say it's this year, September. I didn't listen to it. I just saw it. The little thing. It could be last year. You know how they clickbait people.
That shit, I thought.
Yeah, they might be clickbait because if they just bringing up this July call, because the thing of it is they all got to be listened to by the prosecutor before they can release it, just in case, because it's an open case. I'm thinking, the prosecutor has to listen to everything, and I don't know, they've been so lazy with everything. I don't know what month or week he on listening to the phone calls, trying to hear something.
Oh, well, it ain't nothing to hear.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So did you read what I was talking about with the pictures was, ma'am? Or you didn't go back through that?
Man, listen, my mind is so exhausted between, speaking to these attorneys and dealing with these builders, and then everything, every little thing popping up new for this club to open up, all of these hiccups.
I got you.
So it's crazy. It's super crazy. It's super crazy. But,
I got you. I understand.
But no, I mean, I'm going to take a breather and, I don't know, I just feel exhausted. And my old age is kicking, something is kicking in.
You
I'm saying. I didn't eat anything all day. That could be it too. And then my sleep was off. I was up till like 4 in the morning.
That's why I'm in.
I don't have that 9 to 5 anymore, so I'm back on them club hours.
That's what's going on with you then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're running off of damn fumes.
That's probably what it is. And, no body weight on top of that. So it's like I don't have nothing I have stored to, be worried, to be running on.
Yeah, I can hear it in you. So, listen,
yeah.
You gonna get
I'm going to take some vitamins. That's what I'm going to do.
You gotta eat.
I just made nachos and had some of those real quick. It was good. Yeah, I made some of those.
Well, you gotta eat now. Don't pass out now. Don't pass the fuck out. Doing too damn much now.
Yeah.
You ain't no got nothing to do with no old age. You gotta take care of yourself too.
Okay, so somebody contacted me on an interview, right, regarding this situation. And they gave me the choice to say, do I want to do it, with my face, no one knows what my face looks like or whatever, or do I want to just do it right, or do I want to just do it strictly, audio.
When this came out?
This was about last week, I want to say. I thought I told you, but
How did they reach out to you? How did they do that?
Through I think it's through my other Instagram. I'm not gonna say because the world hear our calls and stuff.
Right. Okay.
But, right. So on my Instagram, and it could be because I had reached out to somebody like last year or whatever, But yeah. So they contacted me and wanted to know, do I want to do it, with my face or whatever, actually show myself or whatever. And I was like,
Are you getting paid? Are you getting paid?
Exactly. So they can be like, ooh, they talk about me so badly by just listening to me, and they talk about you so badly, but they know what you look like, but they don't know what I look like. But, that's going to be, it's going to be one more thing to talk about. Oh, my God, she looks nice, or she don't look like she sounds, or she don't, all of that stupidity, all that craziness. Which, I'm thick-skinned. I don't care. These people don't know me. So listen, I crack up at the comments. They're hilarious. I cringe every time I hear her voice. Or she's just as dumb.
That's fine, but if you're not benefiting.
There's not a check behind it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you straight up, that shit can get real nasty and ugly. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just know how that world goes. So if you're going to do
right, that's why I never, I know people in that world. I never want to be a part of it at all. I like being, a quiet person in the corner. I don't like to be the outside. I don't want to be walked up on and recognized.
All I'm saying is just listen to what I'm going to say. If you're not getting paid right now, because you're going to get paid later, I do know that for a fact.
Right.
If you're not getting paid now, leading up to where you're going, it doesn't make sense.
Leave the mystery out there.
What'd you say?
Leave the mystery out. I said leave the mystery out there.
All I'm saying is I just gave you the best jeweler ever. I know you're going to get paid in the future, but I don't know what's going to go down right now. You do understand what I'm saying?
Right, because all the lies he told. All the little glamour, all the little mischief comments, bad shit comments.
Yeah.
all the messiness.
I know what's going on. So I know what's going on. So you make your decision, because here's the thing. If you do that, they're going to open a whole can of worms and nobody's not there to back you. That means whatever you need to get where you're trying to go to, it's making no sense. Who you got? You're talking about one person. You're finna fire over 20 million people now, and they all women. You see?
Yeah, there's a couple gay guys on there.
I'm just telling you what's going on now.
But you know what? I don't think anybody that makes over $150,000 a year seriously pays any of this mess any attention, because I think it's just, you know, I think, you know what I'm saying, the mindset of a person. When you're a business owner, you don't be worried about all the messy and the pettiness. It's always, you know, the, I don't know what to say, what to call them, but, you know, well, you know what? You know, they insult me, so who cares? Anyway, the little minions. The little minions that make their little comments and, you know, and it's all derogatory. You might have one or two people that, you know, can kind of understand because been there, done that, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what's so weird? And you know what? Trump said this, that Americans have the shortest mind span. When something can happen, they'll forget and then go on to the next, and then they won't think nothing else. Like that whole Trayvon Martin thing. How did that white dude get off on him? How did he, you know, how was he found not guilty? Yeah, and that's, you know, because the justice system is crooked. They name, you know, the people that run this country name things specifically to our land of the free. We're not free. We got more laws than anybody in the world. More laws. But they say we free. We're not free. Now every time you move, oh no, you can't do that, that's illegal. Oh no, you can't do that, that's illegal. You know, if you don't stop at the end of the driveway before you come into the street, that's illegal. It's like stupid shit. You know it's illegal to feed the birds. You know it's illegal to feed the homeless. Like what? You can't make a move because everything is illegal. The simple stuff. I get big stuff, you know, crimes against people and all of that stuff. But, you know, they be the little stuff they be talking like, oh no, you can't do that. And it's like, man. Justice system. That's not no justice and no damn court system. Everybody that go through it know it. It's crazy. But they do the wordplay. It's a mind thing. The news. It's not news. It's just negative information on black people. That's what that shit is. It's not the news. And it's lies. It's all lies. Mostly everything on there except for the weather. Weather and sports. I don't watch any of that stuff. I don't trust it, but it's crazy. But yeah, I was just contemplating. I think that's why I really didn't get any sleep, because I was, you know, like really thinking about or do I just, you know, give a picture and just say do audio and then just put a picture.
You better go and get your money and come out a motherfucking picture.
Get a picture.
Listen, man.
So, you know, if you do a picture, I know people, you know, I mean, they gonna say what they want to say anyway. They gonna nitpick and break it down and she did and she did.
All right, then. I ain't enough I can say. You do it. You think.
Say what you need to say.
I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say. That's your face. That's your life. That you do whatever you think. I'm just telling you.
No.
This is not a joke. And what I mean by a joke, your life depends on whatever strategy move you make right now. It's got to be a power. It can't be no kick move. It cannot be no one-hit wonder move. That's what I'm telling you. You don't put too much time, too much evidence on it. You see that's not right. So you cannot play with that. And then you get out there with that type of shit. Motherfuckers not going to take you serious. So you got to make money.
You talking about when I do business, as far as business is concerned? You talking about with investors?
No, I'm talking about them whoever is trying to get you to expose to make them greater and make you lesser. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure there's a check that's attached to it. I'm sure. I just didn't think that far into it to even go that far with the conversation. You know, I just said thinking on it. You know, I just left it at that.
Oh, okay. Well, You got to understand, right now, you're down there on TMZ status now. That's what they do. They pay for information.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean? You know what? I think it's very secluded. I think the people that's just been involved in this shit are just keeping it going. Well, it's all so crazy, you know?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right.
It's all so crazy. I mean, you know, I'm not going to overthink it because I don't want to even get like that. That's probably why I had a headache the other day, you know?
Yeah, okay. And if it's not going to be a call, it's not making no sense. And then, because I can
it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Is that what we're speaking?
No, I'm just telling you. Listen, if the mother folks got a goddamn raise, why you can't get a raise? It's for the cause. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. Got a hell raise. I didn't see anything on that story.
You didn't?
Not at all. I don't think, you know why? I don't think people will report on that because it's good news. It's not negative.
That's right.
You know?
That's
They're not going to report that you got a $5 million raise for years before the contract was up. Yeah, because that's good news. That's not click worthy apparently. So I mean, you know, if it was right, well, not that, but it's just good news. It's not bad. So if they said she lost the contract, that would be all over the place.
Yeah, but I know that wasn't gonna happen. Period. I told you that.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
like I'm telling you right now, if it ain't for where you're trying to go, man, you don't even waste your time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, and then what would it do? Would it make everything worse? You know?
Oh, absolutely. It'll make it worse if you ain't got yours and got out the door.
Mhm. No, I mean the situation. You know, what if the situation works?
Listen, man. Well, whose situation? My situation.
Your situation. Not just. I mean, that's not right. Like I don't have it. Not your situation as far as your situation outside of court, not court. Because I ain't gonna do with your all of that. But I'm saying outside of. Tell you one of them comments. You have to call me a scammer.
Yeah, that's fine. All that kids.
The scammer. What's the term scamming?
Listen, man. Them folks don't.
Messy. Bitter exist.
Listen,
no,
don't know nothing about you. They don't know
no,
nothing
this lady
about
on didn't say I was a scammer. I'm like, damn, really? I've never scammed a mother.
Who gives a damn if you're a trash can? They say that. Who cares? They don't know.
All right.
These people.
Oh, no, they don't.
Okay, and these people can't.
They only know the conversations that the prosecutors have, which, you know, that's a whole different conversation because, you know, the prosecutors don't know.
All I'm saying is, I'm an innocent man. You're an innocent woman. Whatever these folks, whatever you're trying to do, you're a small woman. I'm gonna say it like that. That's the best I can do. Okay, you can't hurt me no more than whatever's going on right now. It's already damaged. So this shit is already down to 2. So
yeah, the worst of the worst.
Yeah, I'm already dead man to the world. So
you're not a dead man. You're not a dead man.
Yeah, I am a dead man to the black community. Yeah, it's over with for that.
Well, you know what about the black community? I wouldn't, you know, be all so cared about the black community because we don't support each other ever.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Yeah, at all. We are out of all races, the black community is the worst when it comes to uplifting each other and supporting each other.
One thing I do know is there's a lot of people in this motherfucking world. Somebody gonna say yes. So I'm not concerned.
No, I wouldn't even stress it. Let's say that. I wouldn't even stress it.
I'm not. I did it first.
Because everything comes to light, and that's all it is. It's just once we get past this process, and they purposefully made your bond unreachable so that they could try to see if they could hear something on the phone calls because they didn't have anything. So maybe he'll say something on the phone that's illegal. That's all it is because remember I told you when they did that whole news story. They only did the news story because there was no evidence or information or anything. We always do that when they say something. We need somebody to say something about them. We need some good ones.
Okay, well, hold on. I'm glad you said that. Hold on. Wait a minute before the phone cut off. Because you don't know. One of the witnesses, one of the co-defendants for the Trump case, the black guy couldn't get out the first time. The first time he couldn't get out. Well, they're going to rearrest him. They're going to revoke his bond because he has a podcast. And Fannie Willis said he's talking on his podcast. So he's going to court next week to revoke his bond.
So, okay, so do they have a, what do you call it? Yeah, they had a gag order on him. I know Trump has a gag order out of New York.
No, they didn't. No, they did not.
Then they can't do that now.
Well, they already had it.
He can talk about himself all day long. It's not against the law. If you catch a case, you can talk about yourself. Now, if they specifically tell you.
Hold on. We're going to find out in the next.
You know why we say that? You know why I say that? Because one, we, for the most part, freely speak on the phone, and all of the calls are leaked. So what's the difference between that and a podcast? So what's the difference between all our phone calls out there for the whole world to hear and him doing a podcast? Because he's not going to incriminate himself on a podcast because he knows the prosecution is listening to the podcast or can. So he's having the same conversation we have for the whole world to hear. So what would be the difference, you know? So they haven't stopped the jail calls from being released because of the open case.
Oh, okay.
So they just specifically fucking with Trump and everybody. Okay, I'm going here. They just messing with Trump and everybody in that situation, you know. 3 years after the fact, which is a big red flag that all of this could have happened in 2020. You know, when y'all say he did all of this stuff, it's gonna take 3 years to investigate paperwork.
Okay, well check this out.
Because all the paperwork was filed.
Okay, hold up. Do not lose.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Not lose your composure, because that's what those people are trying to do.
Oh yeah, you know how
you know you're reading that shit, and that shit would get up on your skin and make you bounce out.
I read like 1%. I read it not even that often. But
okay, all right.
When I want to listen to the funny, you know what I'm saying? Because it's funny to me. It's funny.
Yeah. Okay. If you ain't getting paid, it ain't making no sense.
If I don't make money, I don't make sense. Call me tomorrow. Call me tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Feel better. Bye.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You out there jumping around?
No, I'm sitting in the house. I was just looking outside thinking, do I want to go out? But then I was thinking, so I want to do my hair, put some makeup on, find some clothes, and go out. Can't do like a guy just walk out the house. I'm like, I don't think so. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow. Because I need to go get my feet done. Pedicure and all of that. I need to go get that done. That's what I need to do. I've been putting it off for like a week.
Oh,
okay. How are you?
Oh, I'm just trying to stay out of my head. That's it. Trying to stay out of my head. That's all. Calm it down. Trying to keep it calm down. Yeah. Yep, that's all. What you got going on?
Nothing. I'm trying not to think. Look, I'm trying not to think. I'm overthinking. I'm trying to not think. I don't want a headache. Ugh. You know, overthinking gives me a headache. So I don't want a headache.
And what you overthinking about?
Man, just craziness.
What?
I have to write you on that. Right. Some craziness. Because, you know, not everything is for everybody to hear.
No.
Not everything is for everybody to hear.
Yeah,
so,
you're talking about craziness on your end. That's what you're saying.
No, it's a whole joint venture thing. I stumbled across this video earlier today. And it was from a phone call from around January, I want to say, when you was on the phone talking. And this lady, the commentary or whatever, the YouTube chick, she's sitting there trying to analyze every conversation, every bit of the conversation. So what are they talking about? So what do they mean by this? Because, we don't always say, well, I'm saying flat out what it is, because the prosecutor don't need to be in everybody's business, right? So I was just like, why? Like, that is crazy that, she's sitting there trying to pick apart a conversation.
Oh, okay. Did that irritate you?
Yeah, that was irritating.
Hey, man, don't fall.
Irritating, so not irritating, highly irritating. It's just that it's funny. I was, it makes me laugh. My mother called me today.
You who?
She's
your mother called?
out. No, not my mother. No.
Oh.
No, I was talking about. Anyway, yeah. No, it's just crazy. That's all. It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
What is crazy? I don't understand. You talking about all that? You talking about all
that? It's just crazy to me. And I was talking with my sister, and I was talking with my brother, and I was just like, this is just crazy because it just doesn't make sense that this is just a topic that people just. It's just crazy to me that this is just a topic. Period. There's so many other things to talk about, and for somebody to want to listen to you and me talk about nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because it's me, you, and the prosecutor on the phone every time we talk, which is a known thing since day one. So what are we talking about? You get me?
Nothing.
And plus the fact that all our phone calls can be played in court. You know what I'm saying? So again, what would we possibly talk about? You know what I'm saying? Period. Although there's nothing to talk about, But I'm saying how juicy, would the phone calls get knowing that one, they'll be played in court, and two, the prosecutor, is on every call because they're still, trying to find something, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just crazy.
It just got
crazy. But, it wasn't that. It was I had a conversation with somebody that and they just got on my fucking nerves is what it was. Yes. Just the thing of it is, and I had to finally realize this because, I don't deal with a lot of people, but this situation, it just opens your eyes to a lot of people, and we know this because it could be a car, and I could think that car is beautiful. Oh my God, that's the best car ever. And the same person another person will look at that car and be like, that is the ugliest car I've ever seen. Right. You get me? And they'll be like, why are you calling me ugly? But, it's two different mindsets. And it could be me and my sister saying, grew up the same, da-da-da-da-da. She can like this, and I can hate it, So it's just, my whole thing was, I'm very open-minded, Whenever I hear stuff or see things, whatever, I'm open-minded because I know there's always another side than what my mind thinks, Everybody don't think like me. Everybody don't like what I like, and everybody don't move like I move, or believe like I believe, So, and I never try to push how I am on somebody.
So the conversation just got that heated where it just blowed your mind.
Man, listen, I politely got off. I wanted to hang up on the phone and block. And Lord, don't ever call me again. Like, you could just never call me in life. That's how I was feeling.
What?
Because such a closed-minded person always wants somebody, always trying to just force you to think like she thinks. And it's like, I don't think like you, and nor will I ever think like you. We had a conversation about God last year, and she was just so, just going real hard. And I'm looking at her like, why are you trying to convince me about that anyway? I don't like, what I'm saying? I don't roll with you like that for you to need me to believe what you believe. You know what I'm saying? We're not best friends everyday type of people.
I got you.
You get me? So I don't need to believe Well, how you believe? I'm not your child. I'm not your, we ain't dating. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So I don't need to believe on what you believe. Just like I'm not going to sit and try to sell how I feel or my disbelief or whatever. I'm not trying to sell that to you. I want you to feel how you feel, believe what you believe, and just be your individual person. That's just so crazy to me how she just got all just, and I'm just like, this shit. And, so I was close, just very, 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 very closed-minded. And then made the statement, and I was just like, you know what? And then, so, yeah, it's just, I think he was more irritating than anything. And then I think she did something. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just too coincidental. And I'll text you and tell you what that was. That was very messy out in these comments on these blogs. So, yeah, I think it was very, very messy. But I'll text you on that and let you know what that was, because,
Okay.
Yeah, very, very messy. Very, very messy. And it was where man. Yeah, but it's related to this situation.
What?
Yeah. Messy Martha. Or Messy Martha. Yeah.
Wow.
Just messy. That's, again, I keep a tight, you know what I'm saying, two people circle, but, yeah.
I'm saying, I don't know him, though.
No, but when I was in California, you know what I'm saying,
I understand.
yeah, so yeah. So yeah, I was just like,
wow.
Crazy. People, that's all. People. I've been, yeah, I gotta text you something else, because two people called. I didn't answer. Yeah, I don't know why you're calling. Cause you know what I'm saying? Every time I ask, you don't want to do nothing, so I don't know why you're calling.
There you
go. I'm confused. You don't want to do, like, if you want to check up and go do like how I did, go down there and put the money in the book or get an account and text. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why you calling.
Cause that thing that came out when I said I wasn't guilty. And I don't know what the fuck that last joint that came out January. You know what I'm talking about? That's what that was. And they got me back on that again when I went for last Monday too. I don't, you know what? She said it 150 for all. Now I don't know if she said 150 for dropping down to 200 from 150 or 150 for all.
150 for all four or 150 each count?
That part, I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear that. She just said, I'm going to drop it down.
You should have tried to get clarification from her when y'all went there.
No, I have my new glasses on, I have my mask on, and my eye was glued to this fucking thing for an hour because we didn't get started for an hour. Yeah. So, she was holding her head down when she was talking.
She always does. That speaks on her confidence.
Yeah, she was holding her head down when she was talking.
And yeah. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
You know how you start a new career? And then, hold on, I was chewing something.
Okay.
You know how you start a new career and you find out that you're not built for that career?
Yes.
I think that's what's going to end up with that. But I don't think she built for that. Not that type of law.
No.
She's going to have to do something like civil.
Yeah.
Criminals everybody not built to do criminal law. Because you got somebody's freedom in your hands.
Yes,
and you have to, like a doctor, when they go to surgery, you got somebody's life in your hands, and you have to be completely prepared, unless you just don't give a fuck, which I've seen, that too, But I see that with, situation now. And she was talking about the girl on the thing today, was talking about Creole. She was talking about, and Creole.
What?
Yeah, because remember it was January, right, when we hired them. So,
right,
we hired them. Yeah, so, I was like, back when he was faking the song, acting like he was the beast. Stole the dream.
Oh, man.
Stole the dream and he
Wow,
sucks.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
That shit is crazy.
So you had a pretty good way till the people piss you off. That's basically what you're saying.
I don't get mad. You know what I'm saying? I don't get mad too often. You know what I'm saying? Easy going, whatever. But yeah, that shit. Because you're not going to say it with your chest out and you don't know what the F you're talking about. That's what you're not going to do. Because you sound stupid. Now, if you have some insight or you do something other than nothing, then why would you speak on something like that? You can say, well, you can't say nothing because I don't even put a strong opinion on anything unless I know, something, inside. If I don't know, I'm not going to speak on it. Not seriously speak on it. I might be like, oh, that's bad, or, oh, okay, well, that's just that. I'm not going to have a strong opinion unless I know some details, or I'm a part of it. If I'm a part of it, yeah, okay. But if I don't know shit, I don't know shit. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't know. It could be this or it could be that. But again, like I say, everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody moves different. And a lot of people don't know unless they live through it. And they don't, you know what I'm saying? So they don't have any idea. But then they don't even tell themselves, I don't know because I've never been through that. You get me? I can't really speak on that because I've never been through that. So I don't know how that works. I don't know. Nobody I know ever been through that. And I don't know. So I can't speak on that, I can't have a strong opinion on something that I don't know nothing about. That's what I'm saying. She got to have a strong negative opinion. And, but that's how her mouth always is. So that's why I tend to just, keep a big, huge distance, And then I was talking to my brother about it and shit. He was telling me some other stuff about her. And I was just like, I'm good. You can keep not calling me forever. Is what you can do.
What?
Yeah. I don't know. It's a lot. It ain't a lot, but it's a lot. It's exhausting. You know what it is? If that thing didn't pop up, then that wouldn't have been nothing. But I think because something popped up so coincidentally, I think that was the problem because I feel like that was her trying to be messy, which I don't care.
What?
Yeah, I don't care if a person knows my whole name, full name, you know what I'm saying, or all of that. That ain't no thing to me. I don't really give a shit. That part, you can know whatever you want to know. It's just a curiosity. People just a little too curious, I think, about this whole situation.
Right. So you said.
The one girl said, "We ain't measured, but we just nosy." and that is human nature is to be nosy. That's why TMZ and all of them sites make all that money because they know human nature is nosy. That's a strong trait with humans. Very, very nosy. They always when somebody's there, oh, what happened over there? Oh, send that to me. It's a huge flawed trait with people. It's being nosy. I'm not nosy, so if I ask and you ask me, oh, no problem. You ain't gonna tell me. I don't care. It's your business. I'm not gonna feel no type of way because I feel everybody's entitled to their business. I don't need to know if you don't want me to know. And I'm only gonna ask once, and if you feel like I shouldn't know, then say it. I don't want you to know. No problem. Because it's not my business. I don't need to know.
Who called who today? You called them or they called you?
She called. No, I don't call. She calls me.
Oh, okay.
Because whenever we have a conversation, it always turns into a heated situation on her end. Because, I keep my composure. No, because I don't engage. You get me? It be her all on 10 with the whole, you know what I'm saying, conversation sticking her chest out. And I'm just sitting there like, really? Is it that serious? Because it just be an opinionated conversation. It don't even be nothing about me and her. Like you said, yeah. Right. So don't even do that. So it's like you crazy to even, you crazy to even.
Hey, don't hate me, boy. Don't hate me, boy. Don't even. I get it. Wow.
It's it's freaking crazy. It's freaking crazy.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay then, I get it.
Yeah. So
They were going on before I even came home. So I remember that. This was going on. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Before I even got there. So this ain't nothing new. Right?
Right, yep.
I remember.
Yep. Damn. Now my head do hurt. But now my head do hurt. And now you want to cry. I did a life. That's what that is. The problem is, you know what I'm saying, you don't have a life. You want to put yourself strong in the situation as if it's part of your life. And that's what's so crazy.
Wow. And nobody ain't thinking about them folks like that. They ain't.
At all.
No, they not.
Listen, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Oh, okay. And the motherfucker.
Get back with me.
Is it bad for you?
Completely. It's crazy. It's freaking crazy.
Okay.
It's so crazy.
You eat some good meat.
But it's exhausting. It's exhausting. But you know what? Every day is closer. So,
No, this every day is getting close now.
Let's go for it. That's all I'm saying. Let's go for it.
Wow.
It's getting closer every day.
Okay then. Yeah, I tell you, I won't call no phone no more. I ain't doing that no more. I'm done with that. That shit is depressing.
Why? I'm like, why keep calling me?
Yeah.
And I'm saying, for what? Quit calling me.
Yeah, it's over for that.
Yeah. Quit calling me.
Yeah, it's over with.
You don't want to, so what is the point? Oh, I just called to see, how he doing.
No.
Well, you know what? Until the headline read, he dead now. He all right. He ain't dead, so he okay.
Yeah.
That's about the extent. That's about the extent of it. If I call and say he dead, you might care. Well, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
You're not gonna care past that. I can't tell if it is. Well, you can get mad, but the people hate the truth. They really do.
No, they do.
Be mad if I'm lying. That's all I can say. If I'm lying, be mad. But if I'm not lying, don't be mad. So
how your work week gonna be this week? They're gonna get the popping, gonna get closer, getting closer.
It's getting closer. Getting closer.
Yeah.
Getting closer.
Getting closer.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm sorry people interrupt your space.
Good.
Yeah.
Again.
Huh?
Listen, high school taught me that. High school was so messy, I learned in high school to stay away from people.
Wow.
And so that's one less person to deal with. That's all that is. One less person to deal with. That I really don't even deal with. That's the thing. I really don't even deal with that person. At all. But, we could take it down to 0.
Damn.
That's what we can do. We could take it to 0. Just,
Is that bad?
Yeah. Because she got just beside herself, and I feel like she was obnoxiously rude about, her whole demeanor. You get me? Now you can say what you say, like, oh, well, what do you, like, I've had a couple of conversations with people, and they'll say certain things or ask certain things, and why do you, and just, not to be funny, but let me ask you, why do you feel like, this, that, and the other? You get me? And I'll have, well, this, that, and the other. And I know because, people will say, oh, you blind because you just emotional. Nah, people I talk to say the same thing I'm saying. And I've said it because I do want to be, clear on, am I operating off emotion or sympathy, or am I operating with a clear head on the situation? That's why I always tell people, you're too close to the situation and stay out of it, right? Because when people are emotionally involved, they be clouded with their judgment. So that's why I went and got the opinion of a prosecutor and 3 or 4 attorneys and a couple of cops. And they all said the same thing that I was saying. This ain't right. That's not a crime. That shouldn't have been, criminal. That should have been civil. And why would they go and do that when they don't, you know what I'm saying? So when I broke the case down to everybody who I wanted just an honest, non-emotional opinion to, who would know, who's in the area of this, which is law, it was the same scenario. So I was like, okay, I'm not, acting on or clouded or anything like that, You gotta be honest with yourself and just, know, if it's this or how do you, So I'm like, and then plus, everybody who I talk to who's close to him said the same thing. That's not him. He would never do nothing like that. That's not his character. So you get that with the character, like a character that I know. I was like, yeah, but I just, I'm new. I just met him. So, when you know somebody 20, 30 years, they know you, And that's who was saying he didn't. That's not him. He would never, So. It's crazy.
It's funny how people be jealous, but they go around the book. They go around the book and use other tactics, It's a sad situation, but it's okay.
Well, the system was structured to only work for the people who's running it. It's not meant for anybody that's caught up in it.
Seems like you got some sleep. I can tell you got some sleep.
I did. I did.
You got some sleep and just damn. It's gonna. Hey man, a lot of folks gonna get that egg smashed. Don't worry, the egg coming. Don't you
right?
worry. Yeah, don't worry. It's coming. It's almost.
It's just my thing, and people don't she don't know apparently. Speak on what you know. You know radio, right? Well, speak on radio. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Speak on what you know. You don't know everything, so speak on what you know. I don't know everything, so I can't speak on what I don't know. I can only speak strongly on what I know. So if you don't know, then you can give a.
You have 1 minute remaining.
You can stick your chest out and try to argue something down and say this, and the other.
You talking about them folks with that old furniture? That's what you talking about?
Yep. Exactly.
What?
Yes.
Oh,
exactly.
They went behind your back.
Listen, can't be trusted. Can't be trusted. Messy. Messy is what she is. Yep, messy and miserable.
What?
Yep. Messy. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Exactly. You know it.
Damn.
Yep. So, it's what it is.
Okay. So how do you track that?
Man, 2 and 2.
Damn.
You can't be nobody but that. So, yeah.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Man, people act like they...
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.